Hi everybody, this is Sophie from Hotspawn and we are here at Blast Open Spring with Aleksib.
Hello,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. So I was going to ask you, last time we spoke it was in Katowice, it was February, it was cold, it was miserable.
That's true.
How are you finding Lisbon?
I find it nice, obviously coming here from Copenhagen. Honestly, the weather there was nicer than I'm used to. Like it was blue skies for most of the days, obviously not that warm.
Yeah.
But now coming here, blue skies and warm, so that's nice.
That's
And
it.
yeah, good to see some sunlight.
That's it. Have you managed to spend any time outside of a hotel or are you guys just here practicing?
Yesterday I went for a morning walk, bit of a longer one, and today we went for a team walk as well. And other than that, not really. We went for a team dinner yesterday, but it was dark outside, so you couldn't really enjoy all the views. But at the same time, not really here to sightsee. And so let's say maybe after the tournament if you have time. But
That's it. I mean, hopefully you won't see much of it if you're making it to the finals.
exactly.
I mean, because I guess you've had quite a good run so far. You took out the Mongols and Furia. Yes, that was it, sorry. So I did want to touch quickly on this series with the Mongols because you had a really good start, really terrible map 2. Pretty good map 3. So how, as an IGL, do you keep that mental strong in the whole team going from that map 2 into map 3?
I think we understood that map 2, we weren't there at all, whether it was individually or as a team. So we're kind of like nervously laughing about it afterwards. Like you could see that we didn't really process what just happened, and it was something like unusual for us. And we understood that Mirage is the third map, and we felt comfortable. And yeah, just overall kind of we forgot it because it was so terrible that it was like hard to even think about. So if we lost in a different fashion, maybe we would have even felt more tilted.
Okay,
So I don't know, it was just really unusual, and we kind of just brushed it off and obviously spoke about it afterwards. But we didn't really get into it that deeply with our emotions.
Absolutely, because I guess it's, as you say, it's such an anomaly for the team that... What do you think happened during that game? What was that post-game conversation like?
I don't know, it's hard to explain in small detail, but yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about that.
Okay.
Obviously, it's just terrible all around.
Yeah. I mean, you got right back on the horse. You got a good map 3 there, and here you are. So next up, you guys have got Spirits, and then potentially being the ones to break the Vitality win streak. How is that feeling right now?
I mean, obviously two tough teams. Spirit for us historically has been pretty tough. We ended up winning them against them on Katowice groups.
Yep.
But then we lost against them in the playoffs. So now again, time for revenge, kinda. Obviously nice to play in front of the crowd. And if we manage to win this game, we're obviously going to play Vitality. They have a 14 match win streak, if I believe. If I'm correct, I mean. And obviously taking them down would, I feel like, then it would mean that we have what it takes to win the tournament, in my opinion. So obviously just going into the semifinals with everything we have and try to take the best team down, because I feel like they're the best currently.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Ever since Rox joined, they've been pretty much unstoppable, right? Yeah, absolutely. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was, last time we talked, we were talking about the CS calendar, how packed it is, and now obviously you guys didn't go to Cluj-Napoca. I don't think you're going to Bucharest either. So how are you prioritizing events? Like, do you guys have any say in that?
I mean, Navi is trying to figure out the schedule for us and kind of not like trying to take everything into consideration. So obviously now we had 2 weeks in EPL and 2 weeks in this tournament. So going straight to Bucharest might not be the wisest decision. We obviously have other tournaments coming up, and then we're prioritizing boot camp for the major. So I think our schedule is pretty okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think playing everything in a row is sustainable, especially if you might be struggling. Obviously, if you have a 30 match win streak, why not do everything you can? But we're trying to find ourselves still and trying to replicate last year's success.
Absolutely, because I guess it's not even just Counter-Strike that we're seeing this in. We're seeing it in Dota, we're seeing it in Valorant, lots and lots of tournaments. So If you're going to give someone advice how to deal with that burnout, that schedule, the constant boot camping, what would you have to say to them?
I mean, it's a hard question, to be honest, because sometimes you struggle with it yourself.
Yeah.
And obviously having success is kind of bringing everything else, like giving you a nicer mood, giving you this extra hunger, motivation. And when you struggle, it's always harder.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just feel like you need to try to rest in between, and you need to try to be productive, because once you're productive with the team during the tournament, after the tournament, during practice, you will find these glimpses of obviously improvement, success together, and that's bringing you the motivation in order to continue, because I couldn't imagine how it feels like. I've been there before when you're playing practice, you're playing with the team, you're talking with the team, and you feel like something's off. Maybe an individual is not putting in all of the effort, maybe you don't find success in practice, and you feel like you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's gonna bring you down even more, because you're gonna have so many travel days, everything, and you're not improving. So that for me would be the worst thing that could happen. So we're still productive, we're trying to improve day by day.
Absolutely.
And that's bringing me motivation.
Yeah, I mean, you're still making playoffs, so that's the most exciting part. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, and
Thank
good
you.
luck in the playoffs.
Thanks.
Thanks.